Hello and welcome. Thanks for watching, if you want to, at least. Welcome to this humble little shave show where we talk about shaving. Today we're going to look about razor blade, focus a bit upon that, and we talk a bit about, everyday life, struggles, ups and downs, what's easy and what's not that easy. I'm an open book, as they may say. I don't know how the weather's been where you're at, but today the weather has started out quite, at my place where I am at, it started out rather cold-ish, not cold, but you don't have to be wearing, a long shirt when you got outside. And later today it just turned immensely hot, very, very hot, and it's supposed to be even warmer tomorrow. So I was planning to do a layer shave today, back to basics, so to say, sort of back to the routines with something special in the weekends and something more economically friendly, inexpensive on these Tuesday shaves. But I needed something with a bit more menthol kick, something to really cool my skin down. So, as you might have seen in the thumbnail, and yes, I used it quite recently, but it is Sterling strawberry lemonade with the glacial amount of menthol in it. I'll be using my frac shaving, because there's also some red in that, just so the colours sort of match a bit. Even though it's a G4 synthetic 26mm knot, it does not need to, but I will soak it. I'll be using my Yaki carved razor, sort of mid-aggression, just slightly above mid-aggression. We're also green as a pre-shave. The start of the show is this one. Euromax Vertige. I don't know. Made in India. Now, I've never seen these. You may know them. If you tried them, let me know in the comments, and what how you found them. So, it says open, so I did open it. Here it go. Cryo sputtered platinum blade. This is diamond at the corner. And over here it says, I don't think it might be able to focus. Oh, it won't. It says made in India. Made in India. Let's see. Comes double wrapped. So that's nice. There we go. So, the lather. So, welcome to the new perspective. Some of you do tend to like this, and this is the fine accoutrement lather ball. I notice many hold it like this. I find I get a better grip if I sort of turn it, get my thumb through here, and then my hand as a base, and then sort of lock in here right here, and start to create the lather from there. get sort of a better, better grip. Water. Now I did do a face wash before I turned on the camera. I usually do that to prep my face just a bit. I want some nice menthol feeling and strawberry scent filling the bathroom here. Now I love Sterling products quite a lot, and the first time I used this, I actually found something in it a bit off-putting. But now I'm actually kind of enjoying it. I've gotten used to the scent. It is actually very nice. So sometimes with a certain soap, you will get used to the scent and actually end up liking it. So we've worked it quite enough. This is good enough. We'll build upon it on the face. Welcome back. I put on the Paraso Green as a pre-shave. I'll just... that's better. We will work this a bit because it is slightly dry, but maybe it will actually be okay. So I actually do like it a bit pasty, a bit thick, especially when I'm trying out a new braid. And as I did say, I actually like this scent now. It's not my favorite, but it is among the best that I own, that's for certain. Oh, the menthol. I have to shut the window, because otherwise people are going to think I'm nuts. And I am. So, but they better not find out, So, we're also going to have a talk. Not you, I'm going to do most of the talking. But also something serious today, the private front. But we will get to that on the second pass. This should be good enough. It being sterling and it being glacial, there's a very large amount of menthol in this, above medium. So, the Yaki carpet. I'm a cold water shaver, so I'll just wet the razor and the blade, and we will see how we go. So, let's see. The Euromax. I'll wait to render judgment until the second pass is done, but I might have an idea. So, how's the weather where you're at? I complained about I complained, I was just stating it was getting incredibly hot, but how's the weather where you're at? Is it sunny? Is it raining? Very interesting to know. Nice. currently it's actually doing okay. But you can only really tell. Oh, the menthol is really kicking in here. As I was going to say, you can really tell how the blade is once it has been rocked through the face once, because the whiskers then takes off most of the edge, and you'll be able to tell the quality of the blade. I've gotten quite a lot of different kind of blades that I'm going to be focusing on and giving them an individual video. Alright, a bit tuggy here, where my beard grows a bit bigger. So that'll be nice to see how it does here. 3 days of growth, by the way. So, it did what it was supposed to. It removed my beard. So, in terms of that, it's working. Not going back to the bowl, just second passes on here. Oh, the menthol on this. Absolutely gone. Right in your face. The scent is medium, about medium. Nice, pleasant. So, the more serious talk, and the private one, while I do the second pass and feel the blade and how it is going to do. I'll be saying something about that once the second pass is complete. So, some of you who follow and perhaps have watched many of my videos know that my son is struggling at school. And we're doing everything we can to help him. And this summer vacation has really done him some good. And it's strange because I'm partially his father during the vacations, but I also become his teacher. Not because I want to put too much pressure on him, but because I know that if he feels like he's like way behind everyone else, he's gonna feel just more lost. And if I am able to help him, I will. And we're setting the bars where he is able to feel success. So that's kind of important. So I taught him how to read. Big step for him. And he was like at the beginning, but Dad, I don't know how to read. Yes, you do. Come, let me show you. And he did well. Obviously, it's not easy for him, but he learned very quickly. Learned a lot of English words as well. Work about 2.5 weeks, and he was more or less back to, up to speed on where he needed to be. So, well, it was just nice, This part gets a bit difficult to talk about. I'm just being honest. It's difficult to see how glad your son can be. And then how, I wouldn't say sad, but he is withdrawn now. He's just second day started out at school. And I believe they are doing everything they can to help him. And we are working to try to see if he can get even more help. It's just, it's very, very difficult because it's out of your control as a parent, really. What everyone else is doing to your child, not to them. That sounds wrong, but hopefully he just needs some time to adjust, and he'll be, because they have given him a lot of compliments, and us as well, and the school can say they can really see a big difference, that he has grown a lot as a person during the summer. Also got a little bit more faith in himself, but we need to keep working on that, because he really does not think he's good enough, and that's wrong. He's more than good enough. So anyway, I'm sorry, but I just needed to get that off my chest. Back to the razor blade. It's actually doing okay. I do not think I've nicked myself yet, but the post-shave feel really is going to tell how the blade did on my skin. If it was a bit too sharp, too rough, I will get irritation and redness. It doesn't quite. So, welcome back. So this is how we did. Nice. Doesn't seem like there's any irritation, so we'll put on some Phase Switch Hazel and send it with menthol in it. Nice amount. Good. Phase Switch Hazel. So, while it's doing its job before I put on the aftershave, let's go on and look at what we used. Fresh shaving brush, G4 synthetic knot, means it's got a pretty good backbone for its synthetic. 26mm knot, good brush. The fine accoutrements lala ball did its job great as well. What else do we use? Bronzer green, it's pre-shave, works great, as many of you know. Sterling Strawberry Lemonade. I'm changing my opinion on this. It's a good one. It's a good scent. I just needed to get used to it. And now for the star of the show. Euromax. Cryo spotted plasma blade from India. In the Yaki Copt. It did, well, as you could see, it's a bit of irritation here, I think, but that's going to be toned down quite easy. Yeah. Not the, somehow struggled a bit on my neck with my a bit heavier beard growth, thicker beard growth, thicker beard. So, and that might cause irritation. It's kind of tugging. So, but it did fine. No, it did all right. Yeah, that was it. So, extremely menthol, strawberry lemon, and very nice scent. This very nice scent. Similar to, but not identical to the soap. This is better. I thank you for watching. I thank you for tuning in. Ooh. Ooh. The burn. The menthol and alcohol burn. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you on Saturday. Goodbye.